Welcome to the CLA technical training video on how to install the CLA administration console. Before we begin with the installation, you will need to ensure that the .NET 3.5 framework has been installed and is enabled on the PC. This can be done by accessing the Turn Windows Features On or Off section of the control panel or Windows settings. Once this has been confirmed, you will need to locate and access the path to the installation files for the CLA administration console. This is dependent on your environment and is usually located within a shared folder on the CLA application server. If you are uncertain of this path, please send through an email to CLA support on support@corporatevoice.co.za detailing your request. A CLA technical consultant will then contact you and provide you with the relevant information or assistance. Once you know the path to the installation files, you can continue with the installation by browsing to this location. In this training video, the installation files can be found in a shared folder on my local PC. Remember, you will need to access the installation path that is specific to your environment. Please note that during the installation, the settings.ini configuration file for your environment will be referenced, and you must ensure that this file is in the same location as the installer. If the installer cannot find the configuration file, you will be prompted with an error and will be asked to locate and select this file. It is important that the installation is done using an account that has local administration rights and is executed with elevated privileges. This can be done by right-clicking on the setup package and choosing the Run as Administrator option. If the installation is run without elevator privileges, a user access control or UAC prompt will be displayed, and you will need to enter the requested administrator credentials. The installation will only continue once the required credentials are provided and the permissions granted. Once the installation has begun, you will be presented with the welcome part of the setup wizard. Click on the next button to proceed. You will then be asked to select the installation type. In this section, ensure that the client installation option is chosen. When you are ready, click on the next button to proceed. You will then be asked to select the installation folder. It is recommended that you use the default folder as it is presented. However, this can be changed to something different or another location if you require. Once you have confirmed the installation folder, click on the next button to proceed. At this point, you will be ready and must click on the install button to begin the installation. If all of these steps have been followed, the installation will continue. At this point, if the settings.ini configuration file was not found in the installation path, you will be prompted with an error message and will be asked to locate and select this file. Once the settings.ini configuration file has been validated and the installation is completed, you will be taken to the conclusion screen and must click on the Finish button to exit the setup wizard. To verify that the installation has been completed successfully, locate and double-click on the CLA administration shortcut that would have been created on the desktop. The installation can be considered as being successfully installed if you are prompted for the CLA administration password, as the software will only prompt for this password if a successful connection to the server has been established. You do not need to log into the tool itself, and this password prompt can be closed. That concludes the CLA technical training video. If you do require any further information or assistance, please send through an email to CLA support on support@corporatevoice.co.za detailing your request, and a CLA technical consultant will contact you and provide you with the relevant information or assistance. Thank you.